Now Bhagavan says, 18th verse, Swamshena putratvam upetyate sutan goptasmi maricha tapasya dittitaha. Aditi, let me do one thing. I will come as your own son. I will be born from your own womb as a reward for this Payovratam. I will be born as your son. Coming as your son, I will go seeking alms from Mahabali and restore the kingdom back to your sons Indra and Devas. So I cannot kill Mahabali, but I can restore the kingdom. So I will come as your son, go to Mahabali, I will seek alms, donation from Mahabali, restore the kingdom, give it back to Indra and Devas. That I can do. But Bhagavan said one more thing to Aditi. Naitat parasma akyayam prishtagapi katanchana. Even if someone comes and asks you what happened, you should not tell them. In Tamil there is a joke. கேட்டாலும் சொல்லக்கூடாது, அடிச்சு கேட்டாலும் சொல்லக்கூடாது, எப்படி கேட்டாலும் சொல்லக்கூடாது. பிருஷ்டயாபி கதஞ்சன. In whatever way other people ask you, you should not disclose this matter. Somebody may come and ask you, you observed Payovratam, what reward did you get? Many people will ask you, they will pester you. Whatever way they ask, you should not reveal this. Sarvam sampadyate devi deva guhyam susamvritam. Only when you keep certain things secret, they will work out. Bhagavan says, this is Deva Rahasyam. You should keep it secret, because we always tend to, if some Bhagavan, he himself gives darshan, immediately what we tend to do is, we will take a selfie with Bhagavan himself, post it on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere. Aditi, if you do this, Mahabali, the enemy, will get alert. Oh, Aditi has performed worship, Bhagavan has blessed her, so he may come seeking alms. I will get alert. Mahabali will become agile. So please don't reveal everything to everybody. Keep it as secret. As promised, the promise was made in March, Phalguna month. As promised, the very next September, in Bhadrapada month, the Lord took birth from the womb of Aditi Devi. As promised, the God took incarnation in Bhadrapada month, Shukla Paksha Dwadasi, Shravana star at noon. Bhadrapada month, by September, Shukla Paksham, in the waxing phase of the moon, Dwadashi Titi, the 12th day, Shravana Nakshatram, star of Shravanam, at noon, mid-noon, 12 noon, the Lord incarnated from the womb of Aditi, not in the material way. Actually, the Lord himself says, he first entered into the tapas of Kashyapa. From the tapas of Kashyapa, he entered into the heart of Aditi. From her heart, the Lord comes out. Just open your mental screens. Chaturbhuja Shanka Gadabja Chakraha Pishangavasa Nalinayate Kshanaha Shyamavadacho Jasharaja Kundala Visholla Sri Vadanambuja Puman. Now the Lord incarnates with 4 arms as Sakshat Sriman Narayana, not as a dwarf with 2 arms. Initially, the Lord came as Chaturbhujaha with 4 arms, Shanka, Gada, Abja, Chakraha with conch, disc, mace and lotus, Pishangavasaha with yellow silk attire, Nalinayate with broad eyes like lotus petals, Shyamavadataha, dark hue like the dark blue clouds, rain-bearing cloud hue, Jasharaja Kundala, he was wearing earrings which were like fish-shaped earrings. They were shining along with his face. Visholla Satri Vadanambuja Puman. His face was shining along with those earrings. Srivatsa Vakshaha. In his chest, there was a mark, Srivatsa, on which Goddess Mahalakshmi is residing. Valaya, bracelet, Angada, shoulder girdle, Ullasat Kirita, Kanchi Guna Charu Nupuraha, Kirita, crown, Kanchi, waist girdle, Charu Nupuraha, beautiful anklets, Madhuvrata Vrata, Vigushta Yasvaya, Virajita Sri Vanamalaya Harihi. He was wearing a Vaijayanti garland, Vanamala around his neck. Bees were humming around that garland. They were inspired by the smell of honey from those flowers, and that Vaijayanti Vanamala, it was frequented by bees. Prajapater Veshmatamaswarochisha Vinashayan Kantanivishta Kaustubaha. He was wearing a Kaustuba gem around his neck, and radiance emanated from the divine body of that Lord, and it illuminated the entire ashramam of Kashyapa. The Lord incarnated in the hermitage of Kashyapa and Aditi. The Lord's divine radiance illuminated the ashram of Kashyapa, illuminated so much that the Devas who were hiding outside came inside to see what was the illumination. Devas, where were they hiding? They were hiding around the ashramam of Aditi and Kashyapa. Then Aditi should have found them out, right? Their mother. They were in disguise in the form of plants, trees, birds, animals, insects. Devas were in disguise around the ashramam of Kashyapa. Seeing some illumination inside, all the devas came into the ashram. They were pleasantly surprised to see the Lord himself incarnating as the youngest brother of the devas. Youngest brother of the devas, because Aditi Kashyapa are the father and mother of devas. The Lord has incarnated as the son of Aditi Kashyapa, as the youngest brother of devas. They were all pleasantly surprised and pleased. They praised the Lord, Jaya Vijayi Bhava. As they praised, the Lord changed his form into a 2 feet tall dwarf. Vamana means a dwarf, short person. Now the Lord reduced his form into Yattatvapurbat. Shukabrahmam gives a beautiful example. Yattatvapurpati vibhushana yudaihi avyakta chidvyaktam adharayat harihi babhuva satenaiva vamano vatuhu sampashyator divyagatir yatha nataha. Just like a good actor changing his get-up on screen, a same hero appears in different get-ups in a same movie. Similarly, the great actor called Lord Sriman Narayana, who appeared with 4 arms, staunch discus, goddess Lakshmi on his chest with his lotus eyes and everything, immediately, just like an actor changing his get-up, changed into a 2 feet tall dwarf form, which is called Vamana. On one hand, Vamana means one who is of short stature, a dwarf. But Vamana has one more meaning. This has been pointed out by the great Acharya Parashara Bhattar. In Vishnu Sahasranamam, Upendro Vamanav Pramshur Amoga Shuchirurjitaha. The 154th name of Vishnu Sahasranamam is Vamanaha. There Parashara Bhattar shows Vama means all goodness and auspiciousness. Na means Nagati, brings. Vamana means he brings auspiciousness. Just when you listen to the glories of Vamana Murti, he will bring all auspiciousness to our homes and to our hearts. So he is called Vamana, one who brings auspiciousness. Now he took the form of Vamana, a dwarf form. All rishis assembled there. The rishis told Kashyapa, let us perform Upanayanam for this child. How old is the child? Not even a single day. It was the actual day of birth. That day itself, rishis performed Upanayanam because it is a divine child. For our children, 5 years or 7 years. But he is divine child, Lord himself. So, immediately after birth, Upanayanam was performed. Bhagavatam says how all the devas wanted to do some service to Bhagavan, offer something to Bhagavan during the Upanayanam. How did they offer their gifts? What are the gifts offered by each devas? Tasya upaniyamanasya savitrim savita bravit. Sun, Surya came down and did Gayatri mantra upadesham, Brahmopadesham for Vamanamurti. Brihaspatihi Brahmasutram, Brihaspati Devaguru, he submitted Yajnopavitam, sacred thread, Yajnopavitam, Janu, to Vamanamurti. Mekhalam Kashyapo Dadat. Kashyapa, the father, he offered waist girdle, Mekhala, waist girdle made of munja grass to Vamanamurti. Dadau Krishnajinam Bhumihi. Brahmachari should wear deer skin as upper garment. Mantol, deer skin. Krishnajinam was offered by Bhuma Devi. Bhuma Devi offered that Krishnajinam with which he concealed Mahalakshmi on his heart. Because Mahalakshmi is there forever on his chest, but he is going as Brahmachari to Mahabali. So if wife is there on his chest, Mahabali will identify him as Grihastha. So to hide her upper garment, he had that deer skin offered by Bhuma Devi. Dandam Somo Vanaspatihi. Brahmachari should carry a holy stick, Dandam. That was offered by Somadeva. Kaupina Chadanam Mata, the inner wear for Vamanamurti, Kaupinam, Komanam, Kaupinam was offered by Mother Atiti Devi. Dyaushchatram Jagataf Patehe. Whenever we think of Vamana, his sacred umbrella will come to our minds. That umbrella, it was offered by heavenly deities. Swarga Devata offered him umbrella. Kamandalum Vedagarbhaha, he has Kamandalum, that holy vessel. It was offered by Brahmadeva. Kushan Saptarshayo Daduhu. Saptarishis presented Vamana with holy grass, Darba. Saptarishis presented Darba. Akshamala Maharaja, Saraswati Avyayatmanaha, Japamala, the beads, string of beads for performing Japam. That Japamala was presented by Saraswati Devi. Brahmachari should go for Bhiksha. Bhavati Bhikshan Dehi, he should ask, and then he should have food. For that, he needs a Bhiksha Patram, vessel for Bhiksha. That was submitted by Kubera. Tasma ityupanitaya yaksharat patrika madhat. The first Bhiksha, first alms for Vamana was submitted by Sakshat Parvati Devi, Bhiksham Bhagavati Sakshat Umadat Ambika Sati. Now, the Upanayanam ceremony was over for our Vamana Murti. He performed Sandhya Vandanam, Samidadanam, and immediately proceeded to Narmada river's northern shore. Because as per Bhagavatam, Mahabali was performing Ashwamedha Yagam in the northern banks of river Narmada. So Vamana Murti walked towards the northern banks of river Narmada. Shutva Ashwamedhair Yajamana Murjitam Balim Bhrugunam Upakalpitaistataha Jagama Tatra Kila Sara Sambritaha Bharena Gom Sannamayan Pade Pade. As Vamana Murti walked towards Mahabali, for each step Vamana placed on the earth started trembling. The researchers started taking Richter scale to count the earthquake. Earth started trembling. Why should the earth tremble? Some people said, oh, God is going asking for donation, seeking alms. That's why Bhuma Devi got afraid and started trembling. But Parashara Bhattar gave a different interpretation. Why did the Bhumi, earth, tremble? Because Bhagavan himself trembled out of tension. Because Bhagavan was not used to receiving alms. He usually gives everything to everybody. He has not received anything so far from anybody. So Bhagavan was little bit tensed. First time I am going seeking alms. Will I do it perfectly or not? Will my execution come out successfully or will it fail? Bhagavan was tensed. He started dancing. If he trembles, the entire earth will tremble. So Bharena Gam Sannamayan Pade Pade. So the earth was trembling like earthquake. Mahabali's Yagashala in the northern banks of river Narmada, Vamana enters into that Yagashala. Mahabali looked at him. Oh, what great Tejas, Brahma Tejas, divine radiance, divine aura. Mahabali stood up. All the rishis stood up seeing the divine radiance and aura of this Vamana Murti. They spoke to themselves. Is he Surya, the sun god, having come down to earth? Is he Sanat Kumara? Is he Agni? No, he is not Surya. Sun is shining in the sky. He is not Agni because Agni is burning in this Homagundam. He is not Sanat Kumara because Sanat Kumara is in the upper worlds. He is somebody else. Mahabali went towards him. 8th canto, 18th chapter, 28th verse. Mahabali welcomed him as per protocol, washed the feet of Lord Vamana and sprinkled that holy water on his head. Tatpada Shaucham Janakalmashapaham Sadharma with Murdni Adhadatsu Mangalam Yaddeva Devo Girishas Chandramulihi Dadhara Murdhana Parayacha Bhaktya. See the verse. The same water from the holy feet of the Lord was later carried by Lord Shiva on his head. Because when the Lord measured the universe, Brahma performed Abhishekam to the feet of that Lord which came to Satyalokam, and that holy water emanated as Ganga river. Lord Shiva carried Ganga on his head, but before Lord Shiva, the lotus feet of Vamana Murti, water from the feet was carried by Mahabali on his head. By worshipping him and sprinkling the water on his head, Mahabali first got the boon to carry the divine water from the feet of Vamana Murti on his head. Now Mahabali asks Vamana Murti 8:1832 Yad yad vato vanchasi tat pratichame twamartinam viprasutanutarkaye gom. Do you need cows? Please ask me, I will give you. Kanchanam. Do you need money? Gold? I will give you. Gunavadhamamritam. Do you need paddy fields or villages or homes? I will give you. Tata annapeyam. If you want food and water, I will provide. Utava viprakanyam. If you wish, I will sponsor your marriage. I will conduct marriage for you. Graman samriddhan. If you want to become chief of villages, I will give you so many villages. Turagan, horses, Gajanva, elephants, Rathangs tata arhatama tat praticha. You ask me whatever you want. You want chariots, horses, elephants, villages, paddy fields, whatever it is. Ask me. Cows, gold, whatever you want. Please ask me. Vamanamurti spoke to him politely. He was a short-statured lord. Spoke to Mahabali. O king, I don't want all these things. I just want 3 feet of land measured by 3 footsteps of mine. That is important. 3 feet you should not measure with inch tape or scale, nothing. I want 3 feet of land to be measured by 3 footsteps of mine. I will walk 3 steps. Whatever zone comes under those 3 steps, I will take them. Mahabali laughed at him sarcastically and asked, Hey, you are so small and so cheap. Why are you asking for just 3 feet of land from this Chakravarti, who is the ruler of all the 3 worlds? Ask for something bigger, man. Don't be so cheap. Ask for something bigger. Now Vamanamurti replied, please note this shloka, the 22nd verse. Tribih kramair asantushtaha dvipenapi napuryate nasantushtas tribir lokaihi ajitatma upasaditaihi. If a man is not satisfied with 3 feet of land, you cannot satisfy him even if you give 3 worlds to him. Anybody who desires more than his basic needs cannot be satisfied at all. My height is 2 feet. 3 feet is more than enough for me. So I don't want anything beyond my basic needs. Whatever piece of land comes under my zone, I will place 3 footsteps. 3 feet of land, whatever zone of land comes under those 3 steps is enough for me, because if we start desiring more than our basic needs, then even if you give all the 3 worlds, that person will not get satisfied. Mahabali thought, okay, I wanted to give you more, but you opt for some cheap piece of land. Okay, whatever you wish, you become that. Yad bhavaha tad bhavati. I leave it to you. I will offer you 3 feet of land. Okay, Vindhyavali, Mahabali called his wife. She brought the vessel. The water has to be poured on the hands of Vamanamurti before donating the land. We say Dharai Varthal. That water, holy water, has to be poured on the hands of Vamanamurti. He called Vindhyavali. At that time, Shukracharya told Mahabali, stop. Please observe this point. What did Brihaspati tell Indra earlier? He will become arrogant. Once he becomes arrogant, he will insult his guru. If he insults his guru will curse him. Once his guru curses him, he will lose everything. Because the life was because of the grace of Guru. Our Acharya is our lifeline. Once we forget that lifeline, we are lost. Now Shukracharya tells Mahabali, don't give it to him. He is Vishnu. He is not an ordinary dwarf. He is Vishnu in disguise. If you start giving donation to him, he will strip you of everything. So don't believe in him. Don't give anything to him. Mahabali said, no, I have promised to give him, I will give him. No, Shukracharya told him, he will take away everything. Mahabali, you should give only 1/5 of your earnings as charity. Now Shukracharya teaches economics to Mahabali. Just listen to Shukracharya economics. Dharmaya yashaserthaya. This is Bhagavatha verse. Dharmaya yashaserthaya kamaya swajanaya cha panchada vibhajan vittam ihamutra cha modate. Among your earnings, you give 1/5 for charity and donations. Second 1/5, yashase, for fame and advertisements. Some people want to show off themselves. Use 1/5 of your earnings for that. Third 1/5, arthaya, savings and investment. Have 1/5 for your savings and investment. Kamaya, 1/5 for enjoyment. Last 1/5, swajanaya, distribute it among your friends, relatives, kin, near, dear, and other people. So if you earn 100 rupees, give 20 rupees for charity, 20 rupees for your fame and advertisement, 20 rupees for savings and investment, 20 rupees for enjoyment, 20 rupees you distribute among the people around you. Panchada vibhajan vittam. If you divide your money in this way, ihamutracha modate, you will be happy in this world as well as the other. Please don't donate beyond that. He will take everything away from you. Don't give it to him. Mahabali said, I have promised to give him whatever he asks. I can't go against my promise. I can't tell lie. If I go against my promise, it will be etched in history that Mahabali lied to Vamana. Mahabali will never utter lie. Shukracharya told him, no problem. You can tell lies on 5 occasions. You can break the promise and tell lies on 5 occasions. One person asked me, you are telling this on the 4th day of Upanyasam. You should have told that on the first day itself. On 5 occasions, you can speak lies. What are they? Shukracharya says, another verse from Bhagavatam. Strishu narma, vivahecha, vrityarthe, pranasankate, gobrahmanarthe himsayam, na anrutam syad jugupsitam. You are permitted to tell lies on 5 occasions. Number 1, Strishu narma, husband and wife. In their intimate conversations, they can speak white lies. She will say, you are Mr. Universe. He will say, you are Miss Universe. Both of them know it is lie only. But they are called white lies. They are allowed. Number 2, Vivahecha. For the successful completion of an auspicious event like marriage, you can utter 1 or 2 lies and complete the marriage. No problem. Number 3, Vrityarthe. To avoid becoming bankrupt. If you are going to lose all your money and become bankrupt, there you can tell 1 lie and escape. No problem. Number 4, prana sankate. If your life is at stake, to protect your life, you can utter a lie and escape. No problem. Last but not the least, go brahmanarthe himsayam. To protect another life. If another person or another life is in danger, you can tell a lie and safeguard them. So 5 occasions, husband-wife intimate conversations for the completion of an auspicious event like marriage, to save money, to protect your life or to protect other life, you can tell lies. Now, I ask you to tell lies only to protect your wealth. Otherwise, you will become bankrupt. That's all. He will take everything away from you. So, Mahabali, you break your promise. Now, Mahabali made the biggest mistake of his life. He spoke against his guru. He even gave advice to Shukracharya.